Let me just show you what we know, that the migrants involved with these first two flights to Martha's Vineyard had crossed the United States border into Texas, and that is where DeSantis' two private planes picked them up. So then they were first flown to Florida. There was a quick stop there, we understand from the manifest. And then one plane stopped in North Carolina, the other in South Carolina, and finally both went on to Martha's Vineyard. Now, when I show this, this is a lot we know. We don't know these reasons. We don't know here about these strange flight paths. But this political move by DeSantis shouldn't actually have been much of a surprise because he actually has been telling people about his plan for months. Here's DeSantis back in December talking about what he thought should be done with undocumented immigrants.
It's somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but it is true. If you sent to Delaware or Martha's Vineyard or some of these places, that border would be secure the next day.
Martha's Vineyard or some of these places. And, Ted Cruz tweeted about it. Look, this was coming, people. And just this past Friday night, DeSantis again spoke of his plans to a room full of donors at the Four Seasons in Orlando. According to the Washington Post, DeSantis said, quote, "I do have this money. I want to be helpful. Maybe we will go to Texas and help. Maybe we'll send to Chicago, Hollywood, Martha's Vineyard. Who knows?" Rosa Flores is out front. She is in San Antonio, Texas. That is, if you remember the map I just showed, where the flights of these migrants originated. And Rosa, I know you've been talking to people there to try to unravel the mystery of how these people were selected, what they were told, why they got on these flights to Martha's Vineyard. What are you learning?
Well, Aaron, we've also been trying to find this mystery woman by the name of Perla, who allegedly recruited all these migrants to get on this flight. So we've retraced her steps. Let me take you through this, because what you see beyond the trees, that's the Migrant Resource Center here in San Antonio. And we've watched this happen all day long. Migrants cross that busy street that you see behind me, and they go to the shopping centers that are all around me here. Now, I've been collaborating with my colleague Maria Santana because she's been getting photographs and also videos of this woman named Perla and the steps that they took along the way. Well, we've been reconnecting some of those dots, and turns out this is the parking lot where this woman Perla met with all of these migrants. And remember, this is the woman who promised these migrants that they were going to have shelter and also a job whenever they got to their final destination. Now, right now, you don't see a lot of migrants here, but take a look at this video, because we were here all day long. Earlier today, there was lots of migrants here. I was able to talk to them. No one had seen Perla. No one knew about Perla. But that makes sense, because at this migrant center, they're only allowed to stay for 3 days. Again, these people are moving to other parts of the country. They don't stay here very long, so nobody had heard of Perla. But we kept on retracing her steps. Turns out these migrants were transported about 17 miles southwest of this location to a hotel. We've got video of this. We asked people at this hotel if they knew about Perla. They had not. But again, we have pictures and video to prove that that's where the migrants were. The migrants stayed there for about 5 days. After that, they were transported about 5 miles east to Joint Base San Antonio, to Kelly Field. That's where that plane left to Martha's Vineyard. So, Aaron, did we find Perla? No, we did not find Perla. But as you know, Governor Ron DeSantis is taking credit for all of this. So I asked his press secretary. I have not heard back. The people who are talking here, Aaron, are the migrants, the many migrants we talked to here. And what they say is they are angry. They are upset for what happened to these migrants, because what they told me is these migrants are just like them. They're here fleeing persecution, violence in their home countries, and they're so desperate that they trust people like Perla.